Hello, everybody. Leader Dorset Spur back with my match reaction from the Europa League last night. Wow, what a game! What a game! It don't do your blood pressure much good, does it? Jesus Christ! I didn't know what to make of it. Now, I am being a little bit smug. I am being a little bit smug because I actually did my prediction for Dave the Irish Hotspur, and I predicted a 3-0 win. So how good am I? Just call me Lee the Mystic Spur. Ooh, because I got that spot on. Why I got that score opposed to how we got that score is two different matters, right? So I have to be honest with you. I wasn't at the game. The guys from South Dorset Spurs, fair play to them, they didn't get home until 2 o'clock this morning, especially with the delay and all the rest of it. So I couldn't do that and get up for work the next day. So I took a rain check on that, and I did watch it on my very dodgy stream, which kept stuttering and splattering all bloody game. But listen, that's the joys if you haven't got the official TV channel, I guess. But yeah, so watched the game, and like everybody else, I looked at the starting 11. I thought, yeah. In fact, on Chris Cowling's show, I'm calling out loads of names here, but in Chris Cowling's show the day before, I actually was asked for my preferred lineup, and to be fair, it was pretty much what Ange went with. I thought he went with a very strong team. I think the only one I did still go with Porro, but I said I was okay with Gray being in that position, um, and I wasn't expecting Davis to be playing in that left back role. If I'm honest, I thought that Doggy would still play. But listen, I was sort of fairly okay with the starting 11. It was good to see Vicario back, gave me a little bit more confidence and so on. So in terms of the overall um, starting 11, I was quite happy with that, and I thought that there would be enough within that team to win the game. And there was a lot of people calling out more changes, wanted even more changes than was in there. But for me, I wanted to get the game done, get the game won, and then make those changes. Unlike Coventry, but of course, there is the massive curveball straight away when Dragushin gets sent off after like 7 and a bit minutes. Stupid, really. I can see it, but you're playing a really, really high line. I think it was Janino, whatever his name is, was right on his shoulder, sloppy back pass to from Van der Ven, I think, and then Dragushin gets himself in a little bit of trouble because he doesn't react quickly enough and get himself out of trouble. Could have easily swiped that back to Vicario, really, and bought himself that time. But of course, gets caught. Then he's chasing back, and he's got a chunk of the guy's shirt. It was only ever one outcome from that scenario. The guy's going to go down, and you're going to get yourself in big trouble. Gets himself sent off. Disappointing. I get it. It happens, right? I don't think we can go. He's really stupid or anything like that. He's trying to stop a goal scoring opportunity. Um, but young man. You know, probably not the best decision he could have made. But listen, it is what it is. But of course, the big downside to that is that you have to make the sacrifice, and the sacrifice is Bergval, who was obviously desperate to get on the pitch and really show what he could do. And disappointing for the lad. But listen, he'll have other opportunities. He'll definitely have other opportunities to come on, because I think he's a good talent. I mean, in the last game against Coventry, he was always showing, he was always keen, he was always trying to get on the ball and do something. So I think there's a talent in there, for sure. But listen, of course, we keep on, we carry on, and of course, it had to be Brennan Johnson getting his third goal in 3 games, all from a very similar position, played in by Solanke, the excellent Solanke, I have to say. I thought he had an excellent game, worked really, really hard for the team, holding up play, battling and pushing and pulling and doing everything he needed to do to get in that. But of course, he gets him in, gets the first goal, and the delight on Johnson's face was great to see. In a bit of a knee slide in there, and none of the kind of shushing and feeling a bit dejected. So that was really good to see, and that will do his confidence no end of good. So really pleased for that. Of course, then you've got the goal from Papsar, really well taken goal from him, who again I thought had a really good game, worked really hard in the centre there, and did really well. But again, great to see his goal and his celebration. Was really top, and of course then to top it all off, Sonny gets a curler going in. Save a keeper makes a decent save, but puts it in front of Solanke, who gets a second tap in 2 matches. But you've got to be in the right position and take that opportunity, and he does the old what do you call it? So great from that point of view. Really good to see. Great result. Gets us off to a flying start. Puts a little bit of, some goals on the board. Does our goal difference the world of good? 3 points and so on. Of course, you can't not talk about the amount of chances Qarabag had, the amount of opportunities that they squandered. Um, really lucky. We were really lucky that this wasn't a better team that could really put those chances away, even missing a penalty, which again I thought was quite harsh. You could clearly see that Bissouma got the ball. But of course, he's in the box. He goes down. It's obvious that they're going to get a penalty, but just thankfully they don't have that quality. I thought their build-up play was really good. Their attacking intent was really good. Their press was good, and they did cause us lots of trouble. Bearing in mind you're playing with 10 men pretty much for the whole of the game, and the team worked really hard. But as the game went on, it got more and more. We got more and more closer and closer. The banks of four, and we were just inviting pressure after pressure after pressure. What comes with that is that mental tiredness where they're then kind of just misplacing passes, rushing passes, and all the rest of it. And you think to yourself, it's coming. But at least we had that kind of 2-goal, then 3-goal cushion, which kind of was enough to kind of see us through. I think the next scariest moment was when Vicario came out of his box and came. Well, he was out of his box anyway, but he came airing towards the Qarabag player, and really luckily, managed to take the whole of the ball, and the attacking player kind of jumped over him. He didn't take him out as such, because that could have been another moment of madness that led us to being 9 men, which we've seen before. But overall, I thought Vicario had a very good game. He made some important saves. Did really well. He's commanding his box. Felt like he was commanding his box a lot more, getting really involved. So yeah, overall, I was really pleased with the game. I thought we did. I thought we did well. Difficult circumstances, and of course, people are going to go, this is suicide football, kamikaze football. This is inviting too much pressure. We're not defending well enough, and blah blah blah. And a better team would have sort of smashed us 5 or 6 or something like that. And that may well be true, but it didn't happen in this game, right? And like I said in the other video, you've got to enjoy the wins. You're there for the football. You're there to see entertaining football, winning goals, 3 points, a bit of singing, meeting up with your mates, few beers, all that kind of stuff. That's the point of it, right? So enjoy the win. Enjoy the win. Don't think too much deeply into it. Think about the win, accept the performance. We had some kamikaze moments in it. Yes, of course we did. But we didn't get punished on this occasion. Maybe in the future we will. But this time we didn't. So let's just accept this one and worry about the next one. So, of course, up next is Man United. Difficult place to go. We know that. You're always playing not only the team but the referee as well, generally speaking. So we'll see what comes out of that. I think that'll be a lot closer. But I've got this sneaking feeling we might just grab and we might just grab the 3 points out of that one. I think it'll be close, but we might just get that. I'm going for something like a 2-1. So hopefully that'll come true as well with my mystical vision. And we'll see. Shooting the Shit will be recorded on Tuesday. Will come out on Wednesday morning, hopefully. And I know I'm travelling to Budapest. Sadly, not enough points to get a ticket for the game. Me and my eldest boy are going out there. So we might not be able to get in the game. And of course, Tottenham are making it difficult for anyone else to sell their tickets on. Not that I'm a great fan of that idea, but that's what happens, right? You haven't got enough points, but you can get one off of someone who has got the points. Maybe not on this occasion, we'll see. But I'll give you an update on whether I actually get into the game or not. If not, there'll be a video of me going in the hot springs in my shorts, maybe. You know, you never know. That might be exactly what you're looking for. You might prefer to see me in just my shorts, getting in the hot springs better than watching me talk about football. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll be shooting the shit on Tuesday. If you've got any questions that you want to put to that, put them in the comments section of this, and I'll go through those with the boys on Tuesday, and then of course I'll be putting a video out after the game against Man United, and again after the game against the team in Budapest, who I can't say their name. So all that's left to say is thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. The subscribers are gradually going up, getting closer, ever closer to my target of 2,000, which would be amazing for an old fart like me to have 2,000 people listening to me rambling on. So if you do watch, but you've never subscribed, why not? Don't cost you nothing. You don't even have to watch the videos if you don't want to. It's up to you. But if you subscribe, helps me, helps my algorithm, gives me a little bit of self-pride as well. But yeah, leave your comments as well. I read all of those, and I try to respond to as many of those as I can. And I've made some good friends and some good connections through that as well. And of course, the thumbs up and all that sort of business, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you decide, that's up to you. And I'll see you on the next one. So thanks for watching, and take it easy. Up the Spurs.